In the Tournament of Power, when we first saw Ultra Instinct, it was something we could have never imagined before, as the mastery of self-movement left us all wanting more. Needless to say, I think the Tournament of Power definitely gave us a good amount of Ultra Instinct, and it even showed us what the true potential of the form could be if mastered by Goku, but in the face of a different threat, I'm not really sure how I feel about how Ultra Instinct was presented. The thing is, when Ultra Instinct made its first appearance, the impact it had was almost unmatched by anything we've seen in Dragon Ball, because Goku was literally untouchable in every sense of the word, and what he went through to achieve the form itself was pretty ridiculous, collapsing into the Spirit Bomb. By the end of Super, this form had given us a ton of unforgettable moments, but my favorite probably being the Kamehameha on Kefla, but Ultra Instinct has made a return, though maybe not in the way we all wanted.
I got swords on my back, samurai staff, ninjas with me niggas, throwing stars at these bitches, eating ramen noodles in the hood with my niggas.
Super Dragon Ball Heroes has been a huge success from the very start, and even though it is just a promotional anime with no correlation to the main timeline whatsoever, we're still about a dozen episodes in, and I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. Up until this point, the core area warriors led by Hearts have been running all over the multiverse after declaring war on all of the gods. Goku, however, has done something that actually doesn't seem too bad of an idea, which is train with the Grand Priest, and after doing so, he's shown to be able to use Ultra Instinct Sign at his own will. In episode 10, Goku demonstrated his power to us once again in his battle with Kamen and Orin, in which he takes them on relatively easily as we would expect him to, and being as untouchable as Ultra Instinct always has been. Even after they get beaten and decide to fuse into this guy, they still pretty much can't touch him. And one question is this thing a guy or a girl? I have no idea. But when Heart summons Lags with her glass manipulation powers along with his gravity burst technique, Goku is forced into the ground, but in our minds, there's no way Grand Priest Ultra Instinct Goku should have any issues with a technique like this. Struggling just to deflect this attack, Goku ends up seemingly using all of his power just to destroy Lag's glass structure, as we see him fade out of Ultra Instinct, but not before he shatters the attack. But just as quickly as the attack was shattered, she orders all of the broken pieces to go for him again, and the next thing we see is Goku, who literally just got done training with the Grand Priest and gaining better control over Ultra Instinct, being torn to pieces by the core area warriors. When episode 11 aired, the very first thing we see is Grand Priest Goku beaten with his face in the ground after his Ultra Instinct form fades, which is pretty bothering to see, especially since Ultra Instinct has been hyped to be this all-powerful in-game form or technique ever since the first time we saw it. But if you think about it, although I'm not really sure what the exact properties of Lag's attack was, this isn't the first time we've seen Goku get stripped of his Ultra Instinct form. Trunks steps in to help Goku since he seems pretty weak from the last fight, but when she traps the ground underneath him with glass, Goku saves him at the cost of being trapped himself, and once again we see Grand Priest Goku just taking a beating from the core area warriors. When Heart steps in, this is when things get pretty interesting, as Goku shows that even after all of the damage he's taken up to this point, he still has fight left in him. Goku then decides to turn Super Saiyan, and with Heart's gravity burst technique, he's able to stop Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta, but Heart says something really interesting after reading Goku's mind. He says that the silver power of Ultra Instinct Omen that Goku displayed earlier seems to be imperfected, and that since it was so impressive, he plans to bring the rest of that power out of Goku in order to defeat him at his strongest. But seeing as how much trauma it took to awaken Ultra Instinct the first few times, I have no clue what Hearts could have in mind in order to put Goku in that state again, but from what we've seen in the last few episodes, is Ultra Instinct even enough in this fight? Before Hearts can start his plan to draw out Goku's hidden power, the Supreme Kai shows up and saves the three of them, and that's pretty much where the episode ends off other than a short scene with Fu. But the question I have for you all is, has Grand Prix Goku been a disappointment so far? I mean, when he first arrived with the Daishinkan, we had no idea what to expect from Goku and what he could have possibly learned from one of the 5 strongest beings in the multiverse, but for the time being, Grand Prix Goku really hasn't done much of anything except have one short fight with the twins. Hopefully the next time we see Ultra Instinct, it gives us a little more of that tournament of power feeling, but I still love Dragon Ball Heroes and I'm gonna continue to watch it, and if anyone out there hasn't given it a chance, I think you should. It's pretty cool at the very least. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching all the way until the end. As always, I appreciate it. I think I want to try something different this time around, and let's see if we can shoot for maybe let's see, like 5K likes or something like that. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up button before you go. Let me know what you think of Grand Prix Ultra Instinct Goku so far. It might have sounded like I was going a little hard towards the end, but trust me, I know this is just a promotional anime. I just want it to do just as well as everybody else does. And also let me know your favorite version of Goku as well, since we've done a ton of Goku and Vegeta talk in the past few weeks. I think I can probably say that Kid Goku and Frieza Saga Goku are mine, but how about you? I know there's a ton of other Gokus and I probably forgot somebody, but that's just mine for now. But anyways, don't forget to follow me on Twitch and Twitter to stay up to date on everything I'm doing behind the scenes. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.